Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Pakt Everyday 22-liter backpack, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. If you find this video helpful, be sure to click subscribe so we can keep bringing you content to help you travel smarter. Let's dive in. Starting with the outside of the Everyday backpack, we have a 500D recycled nylon, which it's very it feels sort of like a canvas tote, so it's very sturdy, durable. I don't necessarily dislike the feel, but it's grown on me since I got it. So maybe it will grow on you as well. It is coated with a PFC-free durable water repellent to repel any moisture. However, you can see my dear little buddy, my furry white dog, has gotten to it, and I do have to say, it attracts pet hair and lint like it's its job. So, and it's kind of hard. You see, it's not brushing off. You gotta make a real effort, get it with the lint roller. So, this is the ocean colorway. It's this nice medium blue, but if you have pets, you might actually want to choose a colorway that matches your pet instead of your favorite color. Just an FYI, something to look out for. We do have the Pakt branding here, just nice and stitched. It's very nice and subtle. And then And then we have a variety of attachment points. We're gonna start here at the bottom before I forget. We've got a bike light loop, and then there's loops down here on the bottom. I'm really not sure what you're gonna use them for. I think it's really more for aesthetics than anything, but there they are if you need them. There are also attachment points going around both sides of the bag. I never really found any need for them, but they're there if you need them. And then they end in this really nice, very nicely padded carry handle, which is nice because it's literally just for carrying, because you can see back here, we've got another one to hang on the hook. And I really like that because then the padding doesn't get kinked if you hang it up a lot, which I've had happen on other bags. You will see around here we have a lot of zippers. They're all YKK and they work really well, except these cords. So they've got these circular pulls in the cords, which are nice and easy to grab, except for they get caught in each other's tracks if you're trying to zip them up. So be aware of that. And then otherwise we have Duraflex hardware on the straps here, which we will talk about more shortly. As for the harness system, we have densely padded but very stiffly padded shoulder straps. They're just, I don't know how to describe them, except they're just not the most comfortable. It's too stiff. And then they have breathable mesh underneath, but it is on the rougher side. You're not gonna be able to tell just by looking at it, but it's not that nice silky mini mesh that you feel on athletic shorts and also some other backpacks. It's rougher. So if you have bare skin, it's just a little irritating. Then there are these webbing, it attaches with these webbing straps up here to make it nice and flexible to go around a variety of users. But they do flip around too if you don't have it tightened really well, so keep that in mind. We additionally have a sternum strap here, and it clips onto these loops so you can find the best adjustment for you. It's not a sliding rail, but it's also only a 22-liter backpack, so I didn't use it much, and you can take it off if you don't need to. The back panel is about as stiffly padded as the shoulder straps, so you are going to feel things like your laptop pushing into your back, but there is also a luggage pass-through with magnets holding it tight, so you can slide it on some rolling luggage. So taking a look at this bag, it is definitely going to be for more casual situations, school, a more laid-back office. If you got it in a black colorway, you could probably slide it into more situations, but all those dangling zippers don't give it the most formal aesthetic, shall we say. The comfort it's fine. It's just fine. Like you can kind of feel it on your shoulders, and you, like I said, I can feel the laptop here. So if you're going for short jaunts, you know, or you primarily commute by car, or you can set this down, it's fine and it works out nicely, and you're definitely not going to bump into people on the subway because it's very shallow and narrow there. But if you are commuting by foot for a long time, or you're taking this to explore a city all day, it might not be the best option. So all the stiffness aside, there are a lot of places to pack on this backpack. So if you like a lot of organization, you probably are gonna love this bag because there's a lot going on here. We're gonna start with this front zipper, which it's hidden by a fabric welt to protect it from the elements. That's great. However, and of course, I bet you it won't do it because things never do these things on camera for me. When you go to zip it up, it is hard to get it like, oh, you can see. It's hard to get it all the way to the end. Like it keeps on, you can kind of see where it's wrinkled there. It just keeps on getting caught, and you have to really work to, yep, see, I can't even really get it to go all the way over. Keep that in mind, and it's protected by a fabric welt, but you are gonna have a hole probably at the end of the zipper. Same thing for opening it. You can't get it quite all the way to the end, again, because of this sturdy material. However, there's really nothing that you have to be looking for in here. It's just a basic big dump pocket that goes down the bottom half of the bag. I've got my phone there, I've got a glasses case, I've got a toiletry bag down there too. It's just for things that maybe you want to grab quickly, but they're not super tiny because you're going to have to be digging down to the bottom of the bag if they are super tiny, and there are plenty of other places to put tiny things. At the top here, this front panel, it's got a double zipper, and then it's like an admin panel, which is really nice. You've got a lot of organization going on here. We've got a pen loop that doesn't get in the way of the zippers, doesn't fall out, and doesn't open your pen, which is, I think, a great shout. Then on the back here, we have this nice wide pocket, which fastens with a zipper, magnet again. I really like all these magnets. They make me happy. So you can put sort of big gear in there, or you can sort of use it as two pockets if you needed two smaller pockets in addition to, you'll see the two pockets in front of it. So here we've got like a stretchy mesh one where I toss my AirPods, but you could even put like a mouse in there. They're pretty decent size. And then over here, I tended to have other headphones in here, but I wanted to show you, this is where you can hide an AirTag. So it's really hidden, and it's kind of hard to find if you're not looking for it. So now you know, it's there. But the nice thing is it'll be hard for somebody else to find it too. And then on the opposite side, we have a large zipper mesh pocket with a key leash in here. The key leash is nice and long, which is great for reaching things, but it also can get sort of caught in the bottom of the zipper pocket. So keep that in mind. It can be hard to access there. We've got two water bottle pockets that basically they hold standard mouth really well with this elastic, stretchy fabric here at the back. But you can squeeze in a wide mouth Nalgene, but you're definitely going to need to use these tabs to sort of hold it as you shove it in because it's difficult. And then if you're not using it, you can see magnets, make it lay flat. Lastly, we have a stand-alone laptop compartment, and it holds up to a 16-inch device, and you can hide it under this fabric, this stretchy fabric. I did not usually do that because you can see it's a little difficult to get it out, but there it is if you want it. There's also a tablet sleeve there for a little more organization, but that's it. You can see there's really no more space to fill there. So that's all the other organization, but let's get into the main compartment. That is this middle zipper track here, and again we have the dual-sided zippers, which is really nice because then you can access it from either side. And so the front flops down when you open it completely. So here's my PSA, make sure you have this top pocket closed or your stuff can fall out when it flips upside down. Ask me how I know. This area is best served, I believe, by using kits. I've got a tech kit here. I've got some packing cubes. There isn't a ton of room here, but definitely I would say if you want to make use of it, packing cubes and other pouches, kits, stuff like that are going to be your friend, because you can kind of see, it's hard to see to the bottom here. Like the front pocket kind of bulges in, the bottle pockets kind of bulge in if you, I had taken it out so it wouldn't slide out, but you know, and then also the laptop compartment sort of bulges in. Everything sort of bulges into this main compartment. You can see there's not a whole lot of space left. Now, granted, there was a whole lot of organization to go over, so most of your gear's probably already somewhere else and you don't have a ton more to put in here. But, you know, you had a huge history book or a big binder or something, it's gonna be hard to fit in there. But what is interesting is we have these daisy chain of attachment points here where you can clip gear, including packs, clip pouches. So those are little pouches that you could get to sort of, you know, organize the space here, and you can clip them and then they would stay put against the back wall exactly where you put them, which is pretty nice. But then otherwise, if you're not using those, or you know, you don't have other things clipped up here, definitely it's not a ton of space. You can see there, that's my fist, and that is about as big of a space as you have to pack here, because that's what I have in the front pocket. So like I said, I ended up always using like a tech kit, and sometimes I'd put a packable jacket in here, but it fills up pretty fast except for this top part. But I didn't like just packing just the top part. It just was sort of it took a lot of practice to figure out what was going to work best in there. I did end up sort of finding a happy medium, but it just wasn't, I really wish that this main compartment was just a little bit deeper, just a little bit. Give me 2 more liters. I think that would have made a difference. Anywho, so with everything that's good, you know, that's going on with this bag, if you like extra organization and you like having pockets for everything, and if you're not going to be carrying it for hours on end, maybe you know, your next personal item bag or everyday carry, and it might work really well for you. If you are carrying it for hours on end, I don't know, it's not the most comfortable bag I've tested before. So take that as you will, do with that what you wish, and of course, your mileage may vary. So there you have it, the Pakt Everyday 22-liter backpack. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.